views it got, or like, you know, like videos that get over 10 million views is like how often do they cut the camera angles, or like things like that.
Really? So you micro-analyzed
everything.
Really?
Yeah, just, I mean, for like, we were very religious about it, and so that's where most of my knowledge came from. Is I just surround myself with these lunatics, and just every day, like, we didn't do anything, we had no life,
but everybody had sort of a similar vision.
Yeah, exactly. And so we all had like
Did you know that companies pay hundreds to gamers for playing and testing their games? Yes, read that again. If you like playing games on your phone, then download TesterUp. It's totally
met. And by the time we stopped talking, we all had millions of subscribers, and we all hit 1 million subscribers like within a month. It's crazy, because it's like, if you envision a world where you're trying to be great at something, and it's just like you learning and fucking up and then learning from your mistakes. Also, my mom told me not to curse. Sorry, Mom. If someone could just like edit out the swear words and give it to me.
Sorry, Mom.
Yeah, so I could give it to my mom to listen to. That would be great. But like, you know, you mess up, you learn from your mistake. You mess up, you learn from your mistake. You in 2 years, you know, might have learned from 20 mistakes. Or if you have like 4 other people who are also messing up, and when they learn from their mistake, they teach you what they learn. Stuff like that. Hypothetically, you 2 years down the road have learned like 5 times more of the amount of stuff. So it just like helps you grow exponentially way quicker, if that makes any sense.
It does. It does. So but it's interesting that you thought about it that way in sort of a systematic approach. Like,
exactly.
So it's not dumb luck.
No, I mean, it was like they say 10,000 hours in math or something. We probably put in like 40, 50,000 hours. I mean, we're talking like every day, all day, like literally nothing. We had no friends outside of the group. That was your life. And
I'm
like,
actually rereading that book right now, that Malcolm Gladwell book, Outliers, that talks about that 10,000 hours principle. It totally applies to what you did. 100%. I mean, like it sounds like you were just all day, every day, and which makes sense. And what do you have now? 90 million subscribers?
Well, we across everything, we're closing in on 200 million subscribers.
Jesus!
Yeah, because have you seen our dub channels?
No.
Can you pull that up? Just search Mr. Beast in Espanol. So we actually, which I'm kind of curious why you don't do this. We do our videos in other.
How do you know if your Airbnb or hotel room has a hidden camera? You can use the.
That's a really cool story. Here, just go to the channel, so you can translate.
Who does this?
We do.
So you hire someone?
Hit videos. Yeah, we have voice actors and everything.
Wow.
So these are the exact same videos on my main channel, but we pay voice actors to dub over them. We translate the text in the video, everything.
Mr. Beast in Espanol.
Yeah, that was actually one of the fastest growing channels last year. And it's just our videos
so
dubbed.
Smart.
Okay, now click on a video so we can kind of hear it.
Hoy, mis amigos y yo volveremos a la primaria. Al final de la clase haremos un examen de 10 preguntas. Y si te
And so
equivocas
scroll
en más
down
de dos,
so we can see the comments. It's all in Spanish, like.
That's dope.
Yeah, so that's now just I won't pull them all up, but now
in
just
the other countries.
Yeah, search Mr. Beast Brazil. We do a bunch of them.
So you got a Portuguese translator as well.
Yeah.
Wow, that's dope.
Yeah, same thing
I love
here.
It. Oh man, what a great idea, man.
Yeah, and so. Because, you know, if you Google it, it's like only, whatever, less than 10% of the world speaks English. So 90% of the world can't even enjoy your content. And when I realized that, I was like, wait a minute. 90% of the world can't even watch this stuff. And so go back to the Spanish one real quick, because that's our biggest one. And sorry for anyone watching who doesn't have the visuals. So set it to most popular. Like, we just started doing this like 6 months ago, and it's crazy like how viral some of these videos are going.
51 million.
Yeah. And
the problem with me is like, I don't know if someone's going to translate if they're going to say exactly what I said.
Well, you have quality control. So we have like, before a video gets uploaded, we have 3 different people who basically write the transcript. And then if the words don't line up on all 3, then, let me think about the process. We have something like that, because I was worried about that as well. I think we take the original transcript and then we have it dubbed. And then after stuff, we have like 2 different people write out. And if it doesn't line up with the original, then there's like, it's a red flag, and then we look at it.
Interesting.
Yeah, we built some system where I don't have to worry about that. Oh, and the final point is, in Spanish, the guy who does my dubs is the same guy who dubs Spider-Man. We managed to convince him. So a lot of those comments are like, why does he sound like Spider-Man? Or is Mr. Beast Spider-Man?
That's hilarious.
Yeah, and so what we do is when we go into these markets, we get celebrities to do my voice. So then the local people in the language freak out. So like... Japan's coming up, and I can't say who, but we secured like a giant voice actor from an anime to do my dubs. And whenever we launch in Japan, I know they're going to lose their freaking minds.
That's a brilliant idea. That's so smart. So you have how many employees then?
I mean, age. So like, because to get to this level, it takes, a decade. Most people don't find what they love till their young 20s, so they'd be where I'm at in their 30s. I just lucked out and found it when I was really young.
It's that, but it's also your vision. The fact, one of the things that I was really impressed by when I started looking into you after my daughter introduced me is that you invest so much money into the show.
Money I make. I don't. Why do I need money?
So you don't like go crazy? You don't have a Ferrari or anything nuts?
No. I think living your life chasing like a nicer and nicer car and a bigger and bigger box to live in is kind of like a dumb way to go about life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I actually, funny enough, I lived in like a super below average home, and I kind of learned why famous people don't live in below average homes, because someone broke in, stole everything I owned. So I had to get a little nicer house for security reasons. But before I was robbed, I mean, like my place was like a little duplex, $700 a month. You get a roommate's 360 split.
Right.
Yeah, and just drive a normal car. Well, now I drive a Tesla just because of the, getting off of gas and stuff like
Right.
that. But yeah.
So you don't go crazy at all with cash?
No.
You don't? No?
I really try not to. I think that's like just a bad way to go about life. Also, it is a little hypocritical because I run a nonprofit, and we have you seen our Beast Philanthropy channel?
No.
Can you pull that up as well? We do a lot of stuff for helping people, and so also if I lived in a $10 million mansion while I'm feeding people and trying to help people, also in my eyes it's also a little hypocritical as well. So in every area, I feel like it's just better if I just live below my means.
You're just very wise for a young man, because a lot of 23-year-olds would be balling out of their fucking mind right now.
Zoom out. Well, yeah, I also have some stories about that too, but
you do.
Yeah, because I did have a phase where I did ball out a little bit, and then I realized, this doesn't make me happy.
What did you do during the balling out phase?
I bought an i8, and I also bought some designer clothes, like some $1,000 shirts and stuff like that. Ironically, all of which was stolen when my house was broken into. So it's kind of perfect, because I was like, I don't know if I really care about this stuff anymore, and then someone just stole all my expensive shit, and I was like, perfect.
Here's a hot take. If you have a message inside you that people are meant to hear, it'll never make the impact that it truly deserves until you have one thing, an